So the number one problem that Kung Fu people have when applying their material is that most of Kung Fu starts at the middle range. So this is push hands from Tai Chi. So this is a middle range practice. A close range practice would be here. A long range practice would be here. Well, the thing is, if you want this middle range position, then you have to earn it. You're not going to just walk into this kind of range. The rest of the world is going to start from here. So you're going to eat probably a lot of punches and kicks if you don't have some sort of plan to get from long range into middle range. So you've got three choices. Your first choice is to step forward. This is a fairly dangerous option, although it seems to be the one that a lot of people choose. Number two, I've got the ability to bridge with some sort of technique. This is the classical way that Kung Fu fights. However, this is a pretty much lost art these days. I don't see this very often. So when a lot of you are saying that doesn't look like Kung Fu, it's because it's missing that bridging. And this is found in both Northern and Southern arts. It's a myth that it's only found in Southern Shaolin. Number three, I can actually do an offensive technique right out of the gate. That's another way for me to cross this gap. However, I've got to choose one of those three options. And the first one is pretty much a no-go. So if I want to get into this position, I have to enter into this. I can't just skip long range. The problem is people who do a lot of middle range, they start at middle range. But then when they go to fight, other people don't have to play your game. They play their game, and their game involves punches and kicks. So if you're going to get into this kind of range with them, then number one, you're going to have to eat a lot of punches and kicks. And if you start from here, how good are you at punching and kicking? Because if all of your practice is right here, you're probably not doing this a lot, and you're probably not very good at it. So then number two, once I enter this range, people don't stay here. They don't stay at middle range. They're going to go to close range. A lot of them are going to range out, and they're going to kick or punch and things like this. So they're not going to stay right here. Staying in middle range is very artificial, and yet this is where most of the people stay. So this is a big problem. Middle range, when we're fighting, middle range happens very quickly. The time that you're spent here doing this is about 1/10 of a second. So I've got enough time to either absorb what he's doing or trap him or strike or something, but we're not going to stay in this middle range very long. So I hope that clears that up.